Okay. Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is now in session with our motion to revoke probation docket. First case that we'll call is cause number 323348. The case is styled the State of Texas versus Ryan Forrest Farrell. Mr. Farrell, would you please come forward? Mr. Farrell, is your full name Ryan Forrest Farrell?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Farrell?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Farrell, you're here represented by your attorney, Attorney Kevin Lane. Attorney Lane, how are you doing?
Fine, Your Honor, thank you.
That's good. Now, state is represented by Attorney Blake Ham. Attorney Ham, how are you doing?
Well, Your Honor, thank you.
And the probation office is here represented by Mr. Gilliam.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Gilliam, how are you doing?
Very well, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Gilliam and Mr. Ham, do y'all have a recommendation?
We do, Your Honor.
Okay,
Mr. Farrell still owes about $1,400. We'd like to reset it for 1 month, which would be about concurrent with the time his probation was supposed to end, to see if he can pay the remainder of it.
okay. So how much so you're gonna reset it for how long?
30 days, Judge.
Just 30 days will be enough, or you need a little bit more time?
I think I can do that in 30 days.
Okay, let me give him 45 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And
Okay.
thanks for the recognition.
It'll be May
Thank
13th.
you.
May 13th?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Farrell, your case is gonna be reset till May 13th of 2022 to give you the opportunity to pay the balance. Your attorney is going to sign for your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day. And Mr. Lane, once you sign for the reset, you'll be free to go as well, and you have a blessed
Thank
day.
you.
Welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming in.
Court is back in session in cause number 325162. Case is styled the State of Texas versus Emily Nicole Joseph. Ms. Joseph, is that your full name? How you doing, Ms. Joseph? You doing fairly well? That's good. Now, Ms. Joseph, are you here for the first time on this motion to revoke your probation? All right. Ms. Joseph, I have before me a motion to revoke probation in cause number 325162. This motion alleges that on January 21st of 2020, get that door. That on January 21st of 2020, that you were found guilty for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 2. Your punishment was assessed at 180 days confinement in the Jefferson County Jail and a fine of $500. The probation, the confinement portion of your probation was probated for a period of 18 months. On December 10th of 2021, the state filed a motion to revoke your probation. In this motion, there are 3 allegations. If the court finds that one of these allegations are true, your probation can be revoked. And if your probation is revoked, you could be sentenced to up to 180 days confinement in the Jefferson County Jail. Do you understand that? You have to speak up. She's taking a record. Now, Ms. Joseph, Mr. Bailiff, there's some paperwork. Could you put before this explanation? And maybe an affidavit of indigent. I'm gonna go with it first. Okay, Ms. Joseph. First document that you have before you is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. Do you see that document?
Yes, sir.
I will go over that document with you. And it reads, as a defendant in a criminal case, you have 3 options. Number 1, you may hire an attorney. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
Number 2, if you do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you may request an attorney be appointed to represent you. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
Number 3, you may represent yourself. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
If you want an attorney to represent you and have enough money to hire an attorney, the case will be reset to give you time to do so. If you want an attorney and do not have the money to hire one, you will need to fill out a financial questionnaire so that the proper person can determine whether or not to appoint an attorney to represent you. You may not speak to the prosecutor about your case unless you sign a written waiver of your right to be represented by an attorney. Be aware that there are dangers to self-representation. Waiving your right to an attorney and representing yourself may result in a worse outcome for you and your case, including the loss of significant legal rights and opportunities relating to military service, possession of a firearm, housing and public benefits, child custody, immigration status for non-citizens, and employment. If you choose to proceed without an attorney, you may change your mind at any time and may request counsel from the court. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
At the bottom of that document, it reads, defendant's choice, mark initials next to only one choice. If your choice is, I want to reset this case to hire my own attorney, then you will place your initials on the first line to the left. If you have already hired an attorney, then you will place your initials on the second line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. If your choice is, I want to apply for court-appointed counsel, then you will place your initials on the third line to the left. If you have already been appointed a court-appointed attorney, then you will place your initials on the fourth line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. If your choice is, I want to waive my right to an attorney and represent myself, then you will place your initials on the fifth line to the left. Now, once you have finished initialing one of the 5 lines, you will sign the document where it says defendant, and you will date it today's date where it says date. And today's date is March 18th of 2022. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can take some time and make your choice. Okay. You can give her that financial. Okay. Miss Joseph, you can go have a seat in one of the chairs that have the black and yellow tape on it. He's gonna come back with a clipboard with the financial affidavit that you have to fill out. Okay, if you need some help, raise your hand and let us know, and then we'll get someone to help.
Okay, I had a question. I was supposed to ask it before I signed it. I really didn't want a court appointed attorney.
Well, you could change your mind. You have 3 options. You can either hire one, you can have court-appointed attorney to represent yourself. Those are,
Represent myself when I make things worse. So,
well, I mean, that's your choice. I can't give you any legal advice. I can't, tell you what to do.
well, I
If you still
represent
want to
myself.
sit down and think about it,
No, sir. I changed my mind. I represent myself.
okay, so give her this back. She can make a choice, and she's gonna have to fill out a waiver. Is that waiver? Yeah, but what's the- Okay, now, Miss Joseph, I'll go over this waiver with you. And it reads, waiver of counsel for purposes of entering a guilty plea or proceeding to trial. And it states, I have been advised of the nature and charges against me and the dangers and disadvantages of self-representation. My waiver is voluntarily and intelligently made. Furthermore, I have been advised this 18th day of March 2022 by County Court at Law Number 2 of my right to representation by counsel in the case pending against me. I have been further advised that if I'm unable to afford counsel, one will be appointed for me free of charge. Understanding my right to have counsel appointed for me free of charge if I'm not financially able to employ counsel, I wish to waive that right and request the court to proceed with my case without an attorney being appointed for me. I hereby waive my right. And if that's your choice, you will sign on the line where it says defendant, and you will date it today's date where it says date. And just have a seat, Ms. Joseph, and we'll have a prosecutor talk to you in the back in the conference room.